Someone came and grabbed her. We don't know what happened, and we don't care. So we're just gonna keep it going without her.
Keep it moving.
Do you have any water? Why do you need
What if I
water?
steamed my head? Should I?
Please steam your head. Do you mean
You have to do it from so far away.
Tell me if it's hot.
It's gonna be so hot, but I need to get this. Like,
okay, wait.
Okay, you do it from so far away. Is it taking some of the powder out?
I can't tell, girl. There's too many beauty lights. Good evening, Internet! We're here!
Are you gonna do the whole intro? You should.
We're here to talk about our experience auditioning for The Voice. Take 2.
So to start things off, we had to get up at 4:30 in the morning. It's so early. I just want to go back to sleep.
Ooh, look at that. Good morning, vlog. It is currently 4:35 in the morning, and we're just getting up to go get ready for our audition this morning. So I will be getting dressed. That's harsh. Ooh. But I'm gonna start getting ready and maybe check in with you in a little bit.
It is 4:45 in the morning. I just curled my hair. I don't really want to do full face of makeup, nor do I have time to go do a full face of makeup. I just put a little moisturizer on my cheeks. I'm gonna use the Pretty Fresh ColourPop tinted moisturizer. Ah. Hello. All right, I'm gonna go get dressed real quick and then see how much extra time I have to like work on my eyes and stuff like that.
Hey guys, so this is kind of my final look. Still gonna do lips, but I mean, other than that, I'm pretty much done. Kind of went for a more like grunge, pop punk, like a punker look, yeah. Not like totally, I mean like I'm wearing Post Malone, how like punk. I mean, I guess he's kind of punk. He kind of punk, I guess. This is the final look. Riley is on her way over. She actually just texted me. And so I probably have to go get her soon. So I will talk to you probably next time when I'm with her.
Say good morning to the vlog.
Good morning.
So
I'm trying to make sure we've got everything, I think.
I think we have everything. Whoa! But on the way there, tell them about our Uber.
Oh, our Uvu Jobber?
Our Uber jobber.
He was funny. What was Adrian was his name, I think? Shout out to Adrian.
I thought it was Adam.
Wait, I have the receipt. Let me go look.
Wait, I have his number. Should we call him?
No! Adrian!
It was
is.
Adrian! I'm
It
so
is
sorry.
Adrian.
Okay, so we get in the car and he's like, where are y'all going? Like, what's going on
He's
at
like,
Municipal?
it's 4:35 in the morning.
Right.
What the heck?
Right. He was like, sing me a little ditty. So I went and
Oh, yeah, because we
sang.
told him we were doing the voice
Yeah, we
audition,
told him we were
so
doing the
he
voice
knew we were
auditions.
singers.
Right, and so I sang him like a little jazz tune.
Little jazz tune.
And he was like, well, I do music. And I'm like, does he like write music?
I really got the sense of maybe a producer, because he said, hey, if you ever want to come record sometime, hit me up.
Well, so I sang him his little ditty, my little ditty, and I was like, so yeah.
He's here.
He's here. He just drove past. Oh, there he is. Oh my gosh, I see him. he asked for our cards, and we didn't have any cards to give him. We should get some cards. So we didn't have any cards. So when we were getting out of the vehicle, he was like, oh my God, let me give you my number. So I took down his number, have no intention of texting him. Right?
Yeah, I didn't take it down because I've had experiences where I went to Five Guys a couple years back.
I was with you. I was with you.
No, you weren't. This was another time.
Oh my gosh. Was
this
there
was
more
a
than one
time I went by myself.
The voice auditions.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna be in it?
We're gonna try to be.
Let me hear something.
And their call time was at 7, so we figured, oh, we'd get there at like 6. It'll be good time. I mean, there was a line while we got there.
There was a whole line.
We
You
literally
guys will
got
see
there
the
at like
footage.
6:05, 6:10, something like that, and there was already a line wrapped underneath a tent going, and we caught like just the tail end of that line going into the tent.
We walked up and there was like a huge line under the tent. And I just assumed they were all just standing under this tent like just to get out of the rain, I guess.
Yeah, I couldn't
really tell. So we walked up and realized there was an actual line. So we walked up, we got in the back of the line, and all of a sudden, this man, what was his name?
I think it was like
It was Tom.
Tim or Tom.
It was definitely Tom,
so
I think.
bad with names.
And so he like was like just talking to us. He was like 50?
Yeah,
55?
I would say he was like mid-50s.
Yeah, I would say mid-50s.
He was a dad of
Yeah.
of a college student. That's what I know.
Maybe a grandpappy?
No.
Okay. Who says grandpappy?
You.
What was that? A grandpappy? Anyways, so he was showing us his YouTube channel and what was it called?
Schmool. I think it's some sort of app where like you could sing into it and it'll play a song for you to sing on top of, like an instrumental. And you can also put like effects on your voice, because he's like, I threw some heavy reverb on that, like you can't even hear me.
I couldn't understand what he was saying.
I was trying to listen to it and there were so many people talking like all around us in the line, and he like was just like to me.
And then he put it up in my ear, and I was like, dude.
Like, I'm okay, thank you. I mean, he was very
was
sweet
so
and all,
funny.
but it was just kind of, it was a lot.
It was
a
so
lot.
much.
He was really sweet, though.
It was so much. He was really nice.
He was nice.
You're fine. So we also met a beautiful girl, and her name was Allison.
Miss Allison.
We love her. If she's watching this,
Shout out to you.
I'm gonna send it to her because
Yeah.
we got her number. So we like sat there and we talked. So Tom is sitting here talking to this girl, like so flirting with you, like old man,
Oh, it
like
was,
just like
yeah.
talking to you. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna make friends with somebody else.
Yeah, I know. I saw you talking to her, and
And so I
like,
turned to her and I was like, hi, I'm Riley. And Alyssa was like, don't leave me with
you
Tom.
left me hanging.
And so I got to know Allison. We ended up becoming like really good friends. Like we sat with her the entire
Yeah, literally
the entire
day.
time
we were there.
And so basically we were in this line, and they would let like a huge group of people like into the building, like one group at a time. And so it was like about like, I would say like 7:30 when we got
Yeah.
inside. So we got there like 6. We waited like an hour and a half outside, and then we got in at like 7:30. All right, we've been here for an hour.
Yes.
The line is moving. We're in this like tent right now. We're about to go inside. It's 7 a.m.
It is 7 a.m.
But I feel awake.
I feel good.
I feel really good. We've made a lovely friend named Allison. We are in a really good spot in line. Like there's so many people who are lined up. Like we had to give them our artist passes, which don't forget to print out your artist pass, because right before we went inside, I saw someone getting yelled at by the scary security guard, and he was like, oh, you need to print your pass out.
I know, 'cause she had it
on
on
her
her
phone.
phone.
So you make sure you print your pass out in the future, and then make sure it's signed. But anyways, so we went inside, and then they had to like check all through our bags, like every single zipper. Like I had a Kavu bag with me, like the one with like all the different zippers on it,
Yeah.
and they went in like every single pocket, and that has like 12 different pockets on it.
Yeah.
And I was like,
It's just like
dang.
crazy.
Yeah.
People show up.
We made it inside. They took my freaking umbrella. Didn't they, Beatrice?
They did.
I guess it's a weapon. I could kill someone with that thing. So they checked all of our bags. They took my umbrella, like put it in a bin, said I'd get it back later. I guess you can't have umbrellas in municipal.
It's a weapon,
I
guess.
I guess. We had to go through the metal detector, got our bags back, and then we went into the auditorium.
Another line.
Into another line. Yes, another our third line at this point. Yeah, our third line basically. I'm just waiting to go into the actual auditorium and go into the holding room and go in for our audition. We got checked in. They gave us a little wristband that showed that we were an artist and not like a parent or anything like that. And then they had us go sit down in these chairs that were like all around the entire like stadium floor.
That's where I sat for Lana. I'm gonna come save her here.
And we sat there for, how long did we sit there for?
Definitely at the minimum an hour.
The minimum.
I would say minimum an hour.
I was gonna say like 2 hours.
Oh no.
It was like 11 before we left there. I think we sat there until like at least 10:30.
Maybe.
So like I would say like we sat there for like 2 hours. And then all of a sudden this lady comes out on the microphone. We're all sitting down.
A little MC of the hour.
The MC. So we were like sitting in like big sections and we were in like the second big section. So after the MC left, they went on ahead and started taking people back like to the audition rooms, which are just like in like the like back dressing rooms of the auditorium.
Yeah, it literally was like the dressing rooms for...
I was kind of confused as to where we were.
Because it wasn't a conference room.
No, it was like a dressing room.
They were, yeah.
Like a green room. Yeah, I was gonna say like a green room. We just got taken back from our seats.
We're waiting.
Yeah, we're about to go in.
We thought we were gonna get split up.
Yeah, but we're together. We stayed together. But I'm so nervous. I'm shaking.
It's gonna be good. We're gonna be all good. That's honestly,
it'll be a fun time.
Fun.
I'm just so glad that we didn't get separated. All of us. Yay. Wish us luck. So they started taking us back 10 people at a time. And I was sitting in the middle. Allison was where you were sitting. I was in the middle, and then Alyssa was right here. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want us to be separated. And I was a little bit happy because I knew I would either go with her or with you if we were to be separated. Like I wouldn't be alone.
And I've done this 2 times before.
Yeah.
So if I had been separated, I think
You
that would have been
fine.
fine because I know the process.
But Allison hadn't done it before, right? I can't remember if she... I don't think she did.
That was her first time.
Okay, yeah. She did Idol. She auditioned for Idol before. So we were all just sitting there, and then they counted us off, and Allison counted, like, they took 10 people back at a time, and so she counted, like, the rows to see, like, if we would be together, and she counted that we wouldn't be together. But it turned out, like, I don't know what happened, if, like, somebody came back, or somebody left.
Yeah, got up and left.
Yeah, so we actually ended up being in the exact same group together, so they counted us off like 10 people at a time. They took us back like into the back hallway. They were like, okay, we're gonna like take you to go sit outside of your room. And then they took us and they sat us outside of our room.
Yeah, we just waited till the group in front of us that was like going into the room that we were about to go in would come out, and then they would lead us on in to go have our turn.
And basically like how the audition works is that they take you in groups of 10 obviously to different rooms, and then they have each singer go up and sing a portion of their song like in front of the other 10 people, which is kind of crazy. I've never done it that way before, and it was a little bit like nerve-wracking, I thought.
It's interesting, and I feel like it brings the heat, but I think either it was you said this or Allison said this, was that it really is a good
indicator,
like if you can get up there in front of 9 other nobodies,
a
producer who you most likely don't even know who they are, but you make crack under the pressure and get a little nervous, like they probably think in their heads, well, if you're cracking right now, what is going to happen when I stand you in front of Blake Shelton, John Legend, like that's probably not going to end well. And so like it's a good like gauge, I guess I would say, like about even if you're a good singer, like how can you perform in front of people?
Right.
So I think that's and also I think it's efficiency reasons, because like he said, the guy who brought us over to the room, he was like, yeah, about 250 people alone just in this one room are going to be auditioning, and that's not like all there was like so many other rooms that I don't even know.
So many other rooms.
So it was definitely like an efficiency thing, and I think like it also is used as a gauge for who might be worthy.
So like the intern that was like outside the room or something, he like took off our wristbands and then had us just sit there and wait, and then it was time to actually go into the room.
I thought he was going to ask you to delete the footage.
Yeah, I thought he was too.
I really thought he was going to
Oh my gosh, I thought he was too, which I
looked ready to.
Yeah, anxiety.
Like he was coming.
I had like a panic attack. I was like,
hey, that's the last time I'm going to see that phone, okay? And I was like, oh, he going to ask to delete it.
I was like, and I was like watching it to make sure he didn't go tell the judge not to accept me. I don't really get to be backstage. Oh my gosh, there's the room. So like we went in the room, it was like a huge circle of chairs, we all sat down, the producer was in the back of the room, and he was Australian.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was so fun. I liked his voice.
Yeah, he was nice to talk to.
He didn't like mine. But that's okay. Anyways, so we all sat down. We each went up and sang our little snippet of the song. Everyone else was like,
Some were good, but I wish had more power behind them.
yeah. They called. Did I go before you? Yeah, I went before you.
You and Allison both went before me.
Okay, yeah. So Allison went. Allison was great. I love her. She's so sweet.
So good.
What did she sing? I don't remember what she
I
sang.
don't know what the song was, but it was a very like.
It was a really powerful song.
Yeah.
She really brought it.
Girthy song.
I really thought she was gonna get a call back.
Me
but
too.
I
That was the
really
first time
sad
we'd
she
heard her
didn't.
sing because we had just met her that
Yeah, we literally
morning.
just
so
met
I was
her.
like,
I know.
yes!
Oh my gosh. Oh, I just remember the Whitney lady.
She's like, I'm gonna sing Mariah Carey.
Oh, is that what she said?
Yeah, she's like, I'm gonna sing Mariah Carey. She didn't say the title of the song. She just said Mariah Carey. I think she was trying to, and then she went, you know what, I'm just gonna sing Whitney.
So
I was like,
funny.
what a
It
bold
made me
move.
I know. Maybe she was on purpose. No, I'm kidding. I don't think she did. That was so funny.
I don't know what that was.
And so he called my name, and I went up and sang my song. I had chosen Nothing Breaks Like a Heart by Miley Cyrus and Mark Ronson just because I think it fits my voice really well. And I got up there and, like, honestly just kind of froze.
Yeah.
Like, I, like, sang, and then, like...
It hits you when you're right
It
there.
really does. And, like, I completely, like, messed up my words. Like, it wasn't noticeable. Like, if you didn't know the song, I don't think you would have really noticed.
I thought you kind of carried yourself well.
Oh.
Even though I felt the song, I could feel a little bit, like,
Like, I just, like,
jumped.
skipped.
Yeah,
I
felt the
skipped
jump,
a lot.
but,
Yeah.
like, you held it well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Like, I tried not to, like, let it show,
No,
but, like,
yeah, you
I'm
did good,
assuming
you
he
did
probably knew the song. And I just didn't sing my best. Like, I wasn't upset.
We didn't warm up enough. I
No,
thought. We
and,
really
like, I
didn't
just,
take
like,
the
really
time.
didn't, like, it just wasn't, like, how I sing normally, which, it sucks, but, and it happens. It was scary.
Yeah, no, it is. It's, like, such a weird, interesting situation to put yourself in
Yeah.
front of. Like,
And he was kind of intimidating, not gonna lie. I thought he was.
yeah.
You got up there and sang. I thought you did a great job. Like, you really, like, brought it and you were super confident. But, like, at the end, after we all sang, he was just like, okay, thank you guys so much for coming. I really encourage you guys to try again next year, but I'm not going to have any of y'all come back for a callback. So I think a lot of people are definitely disappointed. But, I mean, it's not, like, about that. Like, the fact that we all got up there and we sang and, you know,
It's
took time out of
hard.
our day. It is really hard.
It's
And
hard.
it's really nerve-wracking.
And
And
then
since it's, like, a yes or no answer, like, right then and there, like, that's kind of, like, scary.
you're sitting there and you're like, this is the shot.
Right.
And that's it.
Right. Well, we all left, kind of gloomy, kind of sad. Alyssa, Allison, and I left. And here's where the tea begins. So I asked one of the other producers, I was like, so they took my umbrella, like, at security at the beginning of, like, the day. Where can I get those? Nobody had any idea. He has, like, 3 different producers. And
He was, like, on the walkie-talkie.
He's like, where are the people's
These
umbrellas?
ladies are trying to get their umbrella back, but, like, what do I do with that?
Yeah. And so, like, I was like, well, the security guard back there just told me to, like, walk up to the front of the auditorium again, like, where we came in and go get them.
Like, literally just going back the way.
Yeah,
exactly
going back the way we
in.
came.
Yeah, we just were like,
We were
thank
like,
you,
thank
we'll
you,
keep it
well,
going.
yeah,
If
absolutely,
someone
keep it moving.
If someone stops us, we'll ring for you.
Yeah. And so I walked up to the front, and there were umbrellas everywhere. Like,
All over the floor.
hundreds of umbrellas
All over the
over the
floor.
floor. And I was like,
We gotta dig.
shoot. So, and my umbrella was like, it was pink, white, yellow, and orange. Like, it was pretty, like, flowery. It was very noticeable.
I remember it just like being so bright. So especially with there was a lot of dark colored ones on the ground.
Yeah,
I was like,
there were,
okay,
like,
so
a
this
ton
should
of
be
black
pretty
ones.
easy to find.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
I'm like sitting there looking for it. I cannot find it. It's like 5 minutes, 10
We're
minutes.
tossing
goes by.
umbrellas
Yeah,
all over the
tossing
place
them
'cause we're
everywhere.
like maybe it's getting caught under stuff,
Yeah.
like a pile built up.
It was insane. Can't find my umbrella in this. This one security guard was like, keep it moving, ladies. I was like, I'm sorry.
And he's like on the other side
on
of
the
the
very
room,
other
too.
side of the room. And I was like, I'm sorry. I'm like trying to find my umbrella that y'all took from me. So like if you could give me like a minute, like just a minute to
Just
find
like
my
a sec.
just a second, just to find my umbrella that y'all took from me. And so there was another security guard standing like right next to us, and he was like, did they put it in a cardboard box? And I was like, yes, they did. And he was like, oh, that means it's been confiscated and has been thrown away. And I was like, that's kind of weird. Like, why was my umbrella, like, thrown away?
Like, you could see, there was a bunch of other umbrellas that were in the same box.
Right, like, it was like a box,
away.
like, full of 12 umbrellas. So, like, I'm like, it didn't get thrown away. And so I look down to my left side, and I see an umbrella with an actual pocket knife attached to it. Like, a freaking keychain.
It literally looked like a keychain on
And
the
I was
tail end of the, I was like, Riley.
I was like, you mean to tell me that
No.
my little girl umbrella got confiscated?
Lily Pulitzer
Yeah,
looking at-
my Lily Pulitzer umbrella got confiscated and thrown away, and that one got to stay. And so, like, I'm like starting to throw a tantrum at this point, just because I'm frustrated. It's not been a good day. I've been up since 4 o'clock in the morning. Like, I, like, kind of had that spiffle with him, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna keep looking. And so, the same security guard who told us to keep it moving, on the very far side of the room, was
sitting down in his
still
chair.
sitting down in his
since
chair.
6 o'clock in the morning.
He was like, today, ladies! And I was like,
God.
I went full-blown Karen at
Full
this
Karen.
man.
Maybe even a little Janet thrown in there.
Literally. And I was like, all right, listen here. Y'all took my umbrella. This guy's telling me that he threw it away and that it's been confiscated. The guy who I got my umbrella taken by told me that it was going to be over here with all the rest of the umbrellas at the end of the night. I don't understand why this umbrella with a pocket knife attached to it is still sitting here. Can you please explain to me where my umbrella is?
Yeah, we're having 2 different stories like come out.
Yeah,
of
I was like,
from
I'm hearing 2 different
guys.
things right now,
It was
2 different
weird.
stories. I don't know what's going on. And I told him, I was like, because all of the
And
security,
the security people, like, who were in the metal detector things were sitting right there, and they were watching
Oh yeah,
us.
so like they're all turning this way. Like there's like at least like 7 people like staring at me at this
Yeah.
point. And like I knew I was getting like a little crazy. And so I was like,
I was kind of watching, and I was waiting to see if I needed to step in and be like, it's okay. It's okay.
I was kind of good. I was getting so annoyed.
I understood where it was coming from.
Like,
'cause,
I was so in the
annoyed
right.
too.
As I see all these people staring at me, I was like, okay, I like get that it's just an umbrella and that it was like $15, even though it was Lily Pulitzer and it was actually probably like $40 because they're
it's
like
still replaceable. It's a replaceable
still
thing.
yes, it's a replaceable thing. I said like I get it was like it's just an umbrella, but it's frustrating that I was told one thing earlier this morning and now I'm hearing 2 different stories, and it's just frustrating. So like at this point, we just leave. Allison's parents come and pick us up so we don't have to Uber back to her
so
apartment
nice of
complex.
her.
It was so nice of them. So yeah.
That was only 10:30 in the morning.
That was only 10:30 in the morning. And so we went back to her apartment complex. We got my car. We went to Cheesecake Factory.
Cheesecake Factory, yes.
Love that. And then we went and got boba tea after because we love boba tea. I love boba tea. So I knew that would make us feel better. We love boba tea. So we both love, oh, I almost just spilled mine. We love bubble tea, boba tea. Is it bubble tea or boba tea? Boba, okay. I'm just like, I always call it boba. But we both get the coconut one with the regular like tapioca pearls, and it is so yummy. How much do we love this? Love.
This was literally
Yesterday! Isn't that crazy?
What? This all happened yesterday. This feels like it was a week ago now at this
I
point.
know.
This was about 24 hours ago.
It was a ton of fun. Overall, how would you say your experience was?
I thought it was great, honestly.
I had so much fun with her and Allison,
Yeah.
honestly. Like, that was the best part.
It
of
was
the whole
fun
day.
having somebody there to do it with me.
Yeah.
Because then I was able to, like, talk to somebody, whereas the few times that I've done it before, I kind of really kept to myself. I'm not a very, like, outgoing person, especially when I'm by myself. I tend to stay pretty reserved. And so it was really cool having just, like, people there to talk with and have my friend there and kind of experience it together and have that bond. It was like a bonding time. Where,
Yeah. The audition itself, I would definitely recommend, like, get a group of friends to go with you. Like, I don't think I would go do this by myself, just because it's, like, such a small chance, I feel like.
Yeah, it's
that,
also
like,
more
you're what
exciting,
they're
like, if you
looking
have your
for.
friends with you, then, like,
Yeah.
you can celebrate together.
Yeah, I would definitely go with a group of friends. Like, I had a great time with you, and I would 10 out of 10 recommend if you have a group of friends.
That can sing. Just
That
don't-
can sing.
Don't go in there and just, like, make a fool of yourself.
Oh.
Because
Don't be acting a fool.
this is not Idol. This is not
No.
the human iPod. This is not
No.
pants on the ground. Obviously, but
Also,
this is-
don't wear like slides and socks.
Yeah,
that
don't
one
show
girl in
up.
our room had slides and socks
Yeah,
on.
don't show up looking
Like, not to
you just
hate
pulled
on
out of
anyone, like, if
bed.
that's how you want to dress and present yourself, then that's fine. But if you want to be taken seriously at,
Especially
like,
as
an
an
audition like this,
artist.
yeah, especially as an artist, like, dress the part. Like, if you're, like, a country singer, like, wear a little
Dress to your
fringe.
genre,
Like,
your
yeah.
style.
It's, exactly.
It kind of looked sloppy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's our 2 cents of the day. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you made it this far, congratulations. You deserve a medal. And if you want to see more videos with Beatrice, like this video.
Let us know.
Let us know.
And I will take the drive back over here.
Maybe she's gonna be on
5-minute drive.
I was gonna say, I don't really care what they say. You'll be back.
I'll be back either way,
Yeah.
so I hope you like me.
Anyways. Well, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video.
Thank you.
Bye! We were standing...